How can you not be excited about this truck? Check this thing out. This is Julio's 2025 Ford F450. That's right, this is not your average F250. Sorry guys, I know we built some nice ones. This is for my dually guys, right? For my duallywheels.com crew. If you have a dually and you want to build one, Julio didn't miss a beat on this truck. I love this truck personally, just the truck itself. If you haven't checked out the 450s, they're really a nice upgrade over an F350. Like I said, he didn't miss anything. This color is gorgeous, right? The height is perfect. The usability is perfect for most of us. Maybe not for you, but hopefully we'll work through that. So we didn't build this whole truck, but I felt we needed to share it with you. This truck's outfitted with a 4-inch Wicked suspension lift kit. The F450s don't have a lot of suspension options. Wicked uses a spacer up front. So if you check it out, it's actually a stock coil spring. Spacer up top, Fox 2.0 shock. You are not required to buy a Fox shock. So if you want to do a King, a Bilstein, all of that part of it's an option. It's got a simple radius arm drop down in the back. It's a very clean entry-level kit. Again, you've probably seen us do Carly kits. We've definitely done the McGoys 4.5. You just did one with the Fab Tech kit. So there's a couple options, but not a lot. This is our #1 selling kit, particularly because of price. This kit comes in around 1,200 bucks without shocks and upgrades. So you can do custom color powder coat with Wicked. We've been really happy with them this year. We just picked up the line this year. This particular wheel and tire setup is a KG1 forged. So it's forged wheels all the way around. It takes the 10 on 225 bolt pattern to the wide 10 on 285. Okay. So this is a 22 by 8.25 wheel. All your dually wheels are going to be like that unless it's a super single. This wheel style is called the Lotus. It's a black and milled, so you can see all the milling in the edges of the wheel. Cover cap, the adapter is behind it, and then the big spike lug options. We have a couple different options as far as spikes. This is about the biggest you get. It's 4.5, 5, and you can see my hand. I mean, they're really long, right? About 4.5 inches long. The adapter, I just want to take a minute and talk about. The thought process of adding adapters is that I'm going to lose load capacity. Back in the day, I would definitely say spacers weren't as safe. Even still to this day, you can buy a lot of cheap stuff on Amazon that will get the job done. When you get to big trucks like this, a lot of heavy weight and such, you definitely want to try to stay away from cheap stuff. Big, heavy tire, you want a quality adapter. KG1 includes them with their wheels. So you're going to get a quality steel adapter, not aluminum. And it's going to space out the front wheel 1.75 inches. You do not have to cut the studs. If you want to go right back to stock, you can do that. So it's a really nice setup. Out back, we'll show what the fitment looks like, because wheel fitment on the rear of a dually is something we're always talking about. And so this is what an 1.75 spacer looks like on an F450. It's pretty dang mild. It's going to stick out about 2.5 inches from the back. You can see it there. But remember, this is a 13.5 inch wide tire. So the question is, well, why does that stick out like that? And then some of our 1250 wide fitment stick out more. A big reason is the wheel. So a lot of the inner offsets from Fuel, Arena, a lot of the brands we sell, the inner is a plus 115, positive 115. The KG1s are a plus 145. So 30 millimeters in itself, more positive into the truck. The adapter then takes up that space of 1.75 inches, right? So your math is getting very, very close to each other. You can run a wider wheel without hanging the whole thing outside the truck. Important thing to know about the Fords versus especially GM and Ram. The GM and Ram, the way the axles are, obviously the bedside looks totally different. But the Rams, on some of them, you got to run like a positive 79 on the inner. It's positive 78 depending on the brand you pick. So you do the math, plus 115 to a plus 78. That's going to move it out again another 30 millimeters, right? So again, now you're out here, right out the gate, right? So understanding your truck here at duallywheels.com, we did a lot of homework, not only for us, but now we're helping manufacturers left and right how to pick the right wheel offset. So I just wanted to take a minute and talk to you guys about that. One thing also about these wheels specific to KG1s is all 6 wheels are going to match. They do, in a lot of cases, still sell rear options and front. It does not mean that you cannot move them. The biggest difference is what side of the wheel has KG1 printed on it. So if you find, oh, I found 6 rears in stock and no fronts, you could put those on your truck. Just know that that logo may be missing in the front. So something for you to think about. So what did we do, right? Well, we got to go through the suspension head to toe, make sure it was all dialed in for the customer, and make it a little bit more obnoxious. As if you didn't already know Julio's truck was coming down the road, we had to do a couple things. So one, we did rock lights. We did an Oracle rock light kit. This rock light kit is an 8-piece rock light kit. If you come on into the fender here, you can mount these however you'd like. We mounted these one in each fender well. So it has 3 lights on it. It has about 30 or 40 different colors. I mean, it just changes. I just left it on this kind of test mode so you guys can kind of see all the colors. And then going to place them, a lot of guys will do like 2 in each fender well. Some guys will do just the sides of the truck. We like to just try to spread it out all the way. So we did 1 in each corner of the truck. We did 1 under the cab on each side. 2 per side. And then we did 1 behind the bumper in the front and 1 behind the rear bumper. That way when you're going down the road, we have found, especially with a big truck like this, really gives you full coverage. So just know you have some customization there. The other thing you want to think about if you're going to order one of these Oracle kits from us, they do require extensions for the location. So just keep that in mind. This particular one, we used a regular Oracle kit, 2 6-foot extensions and 4 10-foot extensions. And the fun part for me, the most obnoxious, my wife got so mad at me. I had one of these on my last Super Duty, but we put a Horn Blasters kit on this truck. This particular kit has an option of a 2-gallon or a 5-gallon. So there is an option to fill up the air. Let me see if I can hit the horn for you here for a minute. So there you have it. We just kind of mosey on home and sneak in and maybe wake the neighbors up, piss the guy off next to you at the stoplight or on the freeway. Anyways, this is the spare tire delete. This is our #1 selling kit. Again, it has the option of a 2-gallon or a 5-gallon. The 2-gallon comes right out the gate. If you want the option of the 5-gallon, if you plan to like really lay on it and really make people resentful, the 5-gallon is what you want. Or if you want the option for the mobile air compressor. So if you want to plug it in and be able to fill up your tires, that kit has that option. It's only like a $79 upgrade. So really nice. One thing I do suggest, if you're going to get a Horn Blasters kit, we sell a different button. So let me take you inside this truck. The inside of this truck's absolutely gorgeous. I was just looking at it a minute ago. It's got the perforated leather, blue stitch. It's got a really nice suede blue in the center. So not that that's related to the Horn Blasters, but I didn't want you to see that. We mounted for the underglow kit, we mounted the button here. Easy remove, he can relocate it if he likes. We found this is really simple and clean. To turn that on, you're gonna hit that button and then you're gonna end up with a remote like this. Just hit the on button and you can control all the features you like right here. For the train horn button, it's around the other side. So we order these here and we keep these in stock. They're about 20 bucks, but just simple and clean, right? So when you're going this far, guys, you just want to try to make every detail count, right? I really feel like Julio did that with this truck. So head to toe, duallywheels.com. We are your guys. please comment down below. There should be a lot to talk about this truck, a lot. And I look forward to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you so much for watching.